Breakups are universal, transcending time and generation. We've all been through these terrible experiences, regardless of our age or date of birth. However, the way we deal with these heartbreaks is deeply influenced by the landscapes of our formative years. For example, older generations grew up with more traditional views of marriage and relationships. In the past, they'd stay in abusive or unhappy marriages just to keep up appearances and avoid the disapproval of their community. Nowadays, you're not treated as a pariah for not committing to a serious relationship. Breaking up over text, while disrespectful, is not an uncommon experience. In short, the approach to relationships and breakups reflect these social norms, values, and technology of our generation. In this video, we'll explore how Millennials and Gen Z, who are the same astrological signs, navigate the turbulent waters of heartbreak. The evolution of heartbreak. Context matters. Millennials and Generation Z, Gen Z, represent two consecutive yet distinctly different chapters in the evolution of our society. Born between the early 1980s and mid-1990s, Millennials witnessed the rise of the internet, the globalization of culture, and the golden age of cable television. Gen Z, born from the late 1990s to early 2010s, are the true digital natives, having never known a world without smartphones, social media, and instant global connectivity. While Millennials grappled with the transition from analog to digital, creating the framework for the modern digital age, Gen Z fluidly operates within this digital realm, pushing boundaries and redefining norms. The shared workspace of the former gave way to the digital nomad lifestyles of the latter. The earnest authenticity sought by Millennials transformed into the multifaceted, meme-laden irony of Gen Z. Now, let's take a look at how these two generations differ astrologically. Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto are known as generational planets because they move relatively slowly through the zodiac. Because they take longer to pass through each sign, their movements and the energies and themes they bring with them affect entire generations. For instance, Millennials were majorly influenced by the Uranus-Neptune conjunction in Capricorn in the early 90s, an event that hasn't occurred for the last 170 years. This celestial event instilled in this generation a dreamy idealism mixed with a drive for structural transformation, which can be seen in their approach to careers, politics, and societal values. But this dreamy union has also brought with it a few hurdles, such as social anxiety and difficulty facing uncomfortable feelings or conversations. If you're a millennial like me, you probably have a hard time picking up the phone when someone calls unannounced, right? That's why some millennials prefer ghosting to simply breaking up with the person they're dating, a classic move of Uranus and Neptune's escapist tendencies. On the other hand, millennials have played a significant role in destigmatizing mental health, and many of us turn to therapy or counseling to navigate the emotional aftermath of a breakup. Gen Z, meanwhile, has been shaped by the ongoing Pluto in Sagittarius and later Capricorn, creating a generation deeply concerned with transformative truth-seeking, globalism, and restructuring outdated systems. Yes, Gen Zs are more open and honest about their intentions. They don't feel the need to escape intense feelings as much, or even to define their sexual identity whatsoever. Their world is not only about breaking down barriers, but also about understanding and building new, inclusive ones. But of course, they still get their hearts broken. In this case, Gen Z is known for its love of self-improvement, so many turn to podcasts, YouTube channels, or books that offer advice on dealing with heartbreak and personal growth. Now, let's zoom in and find out exactly how each zodiac sign deals with heartbreak based on their unique zodiac traits. Aries, the fiery response to heartbreak. Millennial Aries. Valuing directness, the Millennial Aries are not wasting their time mourning their relationship. They confront heartbreak head-on through physical outlets like passionate involvement in sports or spontaneous road trips with friends. Emotional support is sought in close-knit friend groups, often with long heart-to-heart conversations late into the night. Gen Z Aries. While still valuing direct confrontation, Gen Z Aries may be more likely to share their heartbreak journey online, pretending, of course, that they won the breakup. This helps them gain support from friends and online communities alike, and you may even see them posting a video on TikTok as if nothing had happened. They need to show this confidence in order to heal faster from their wounds. Taurus, seeking comfort and stability. Millennial Taurus. The bull values stability and fears anything that threatens it, so they tend to retreat into comforting routines after a breakup. They may have indulged in comfort food, rewatched favorite movies, or immersed themselves in work. Friends played a key role, providing the grounded advice and stability Taurus craved. Gen Z Taurus. Gen Z Taurus has a more active way of dealing with heartbreak, though they still seek comfort and stability. With the world's cuisines available at the tap of an app, this generation may turn to diverse sensory experiences for comfort. Online forums and astrology apps may become their go-to places to understand the breakup and seek guidance. Gemini, the dualistic approach to heartbreak. Millennial Gemini. Communication is key for all Geminis. They either discuss their feelings extensively or shut down completely and overthink everything that happens in their heads. Sometimes they take this to the extreme and end up chasing their exes for more explanations. As a sign ruled by Mercury, writing, whether in journals or long emails, is a therapeutic outlet. Once their intellectual hunger is satisfied, they spend nights dancing out their pain on the dance floor and on casual dates without getting too involved. Gen Z Gemini. Their need to understand what happened goes even further. Let's not forget that Zoomers have never been without the internet and need to understand the reason behind everything. They may host an Instagram poll about post-breakup or find TikToks about self-care routines. But while they may be open about their feelings online, they may not want to delve into their pain and instead make a lot of jokes to hide it. Cancer, deep feelings and home comforts. Millennial Cancer. Millennial Cancerians are very sensitive and need time to recover from a breakup. Their go-to tactic is to retreat to the comfort of their homes and withdraw from the outside world until they feel better. They lean heavily on family and close friends and find healing in their places of belonging. Gen Z Cancer. For Gen Z Cancerians, emotions still run deep, but they're not so interested in hiding from the rest of the world. They may curate a Pinterest board to visualize and share healing or join supportive Facebook groups. Family is still crucial, but virtual communities provide additional layers of support. Leo, heartbreak in the spotlight. Millennial Leo. As natural performers, they like to channel post-breakup emotions into creative outlets, from local theater performances to poetry slams. Their healing process is often very public, with friends rallying to support them. However, sometimes they do a social media detox just to avoid seeing their exes with a new partner, which may definitely bruise their egos. Gen Z Leo. The Leo Zoomers are still looking for a stage to deal with their heartbreak. The only difference is that their stage is now digital. From heartbreak vlogs on YouTube to empowering post-breakup selfies on Instagram, their journey is shared and support pours in from global followers. Virgo, analyzing and moving on. Millennial Virgo. Detail-oriented and analytical, you won't find the Millennial Virgo sobbing in the corner. They try to understand the root of the breakup by discussing it at length with friends. Afterward, they try to make the best of the experience, doing a lot of cleaning and doing self-care routines to heal. Gen Z Virgo. Gen Z is likely to start a new online therapy or use mental health apps to process emotions more effectively. Digital detoxes may be their preferred method of healing, cleansing both their digital and emotional spaces. Libra, the balance of heartbreak. Millennial Libra. Millennial Librans can spend a lot of time weighing the pros and cons of a relationship, probably discussing it with friends over coffee or long phone calls. They tend to jump back into the dating pool, thinking that another relationship will restore balance in their lives. Gen Z Libra. Libra Zoomers are more likely to take a break from dating. Still balancing emotions, they might engage in online communities or use apps for heartbreak advice. Their visual aesthetic might lean toward healing, creating curated Instagram posts that reflect their journey back to emotional balance. Scorpio, the intense depths of emotion. Millennial Scorpio. A wounded Scorpio is never a pretty sight. They isolate themselves for a while and are almost impossible to reach, even their closest friends and family. Tarot, spells, and rituals are their favorite tools to overcoming intense emotions. They don't ask for words of encouragement and will only share their feelings with their family or very close people. Gen Z Scorpio. While still keeping their cards close to their chest, they may use platforms like Tumblr or private blog posts to express their feelings. They may accept intimate heart-to-heart FaceTime or WhatsApp chats with their friends, but they're more likely to disconnect from their social lives. Sagittarius, the adventurous recovery. Millennial Sagittarius. True to their adventurous spirit, travel or a change of scenery is their way of dealing with heartbreak. They don't like to feel the unpleasant nuances of breakups and prefer to escape by embarking on a new adventure, gathering their friends for a camping trip, or immersing themselves in learning a new hobby. Gen Z Sagittarius. This generation of Sagittarius are both real and virtual adventurers. They can deal with their hurt feelings by traveling and posting everything to their social accounts. If they are going to suffer, at least they can get some money for it. They may also plan future trips using apps and online platforms to build excitement and hope to feel better. Capricorn, the structured healing. Millennial Capricorn. Like any other problem in their lives, Capricorns approach heartbreak with a plan. Self-help books, setting goals for personal growth, or immersing themselves in work are common strategies. They also lean on older friends or mentors for guidance, as they don't trust the advice of social media articles very much. Gen Z Capricorn. While still structured, they're more confident in the many quality online resources available to them. From online courses to self-improvement apps, they're strategically planning their healing journey and want to make it as efficient and fast as possible. Learning a new skill, getting another degree, or immersing in another digital money-making outlet are all legit ways for them to heal after a breakup. Aquarius, the intellectual detachment. Millennial Aquarius. Aquarians are known for their intellectual approach and detached nature. They don't suffer too much from their breakups because they do their best not to get too involved in their relationships. They prefer to analyze their relationships from a comfortable distance and then focus on group hangouts, community events, or volunteering. After all, Millennial Aquarians find solace in collective experiences. Gen Z Aquarius. Zoomer Aquarians also find solace in collective experiences, but their community now extends to online groups, forums, and digital collaborations. If they're going through a particularly bad breakup, they might start a podcast, create digital art, or engage in global virtual volunteer projects to cope. Pisces, the emotional ebb and flow. Millennial Pisces. The dreamy Millennial Pisces is too sensitive to deal with the harsh reality of a breakup. So they immerse themselves in their feelings, often using art, music, or poetry as an outlet. Okay, if we're being completely honest, a few glasses of wine, or something much stronger, are completely legit ways for Pisces to deal with wounded emotions. Other Pisces turn to spiritual or mystical tools for healing, such as Reiki, shaman ceremonies, or ayahuasca retreats. Gen Z Pisces. Gen Z Pisces are still deeply emotional, but are more likely to share their artistic expressions on platforms like SoundCloud, DeviantArt, or Wattpad to feel more accompanied. Virtual meditation sessions, online tarot readings, or ASMR videos become valuable tools for navigating their emotions. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe for all the updates.